Welcome back, everyone. Well, a few weeks ago, Mark and I went out to Los Angeles to meet the longtime stars of Wheel of Fortune, Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
Yeah, Pat and Vanna have been together, what, 30 years now?
Long time.
You know, Pat's a funny guy, one joke after another. He started out our interview talking about Vanna, and that's also how we ended it.
3, 2.
We were just talking with Vanna, and we asked her, you know, your relationship between the two of you, and what do you think she said?
She said, "I hate his guts as he does mine." If she's honest.
That was it, wasn't it? Any arguments ever?
You know, never. I mean, part of it is I'm easy to get along with, as is she. But you know what? We don't see each other that often because we tape. I mean, even if she got sick of me by the end of the day tomorrow, I wouldn't see her again for 2 weeks. All marriages could succeed if it was like that. Yeah,
that's how we do it.
Yeah, exactly. Just take time off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pat Sajak and Vanna White.
So you've been doing this for 30 years. A lot of people may not know that you started as a weathercaster, right?
I did. In fact, yesterday I was in Nashville, which is where I worked before I came to LA, and that was my first television job. I was a weatherman, and then I came out here to do the same thing. I did a local talk show out here and all that before Wheel came along.
So how did that happen, that transition?
You know, Merv Griffin called me. Merv created the show and was the force behind it, and it had been on for 7 years in daytime, and the host was leaving, a guy named Chuck Woolery, and Merv liked me for some reason and called and said, "You want to come do this game show?"
And now, here's your host, Pat Sajak.
I didn't know the show, so I actually had to go on television and turn it on before I went in to see him. And I remember my first thought was, there's nothing for me to do. They're spinning a wheel and calling letters, and I'm standing there in a suit.
So what's the secret?
And I have no clue. You would think, having done it for so long. I mean, we're playing hangman here. This is, we're not doing Shakespeare in the Park. This little show, not that I'm not minimizing it, but it's a game, has really become part of people's lives in ways that we never intended, and that's a very nice position to be in.
We're on the set of Jeopardy yesterday, and
I'm sorry, Mark.
Yeah. Well, how do you think Alex would do on the wheel?
As a player?
Yeah.
Well, he would correct me a lot, probably, and then yeah, I'm sure he would do fine. Alex is a very bright guy. If you don't believe me, ask Alex.
Right. Vanna was saying that she's never worn the same outfit more than once, right?
That's what she claims, and who am I to call her?
Are you the same way?
I've never. I can go a step further. I've never worn one of her outfits.
That's great.
That's right.
Good. Told you he was funny, right? You can watch Pat and Vanna and Wheel of Fortune every weeknight at 6:30 right here on Tulsa's Channel 8.